In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on July 31st, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Detroit Tigers versus Toronto Blue Jays. The Toronto Blue Jays will be going for the series win when they face the Detroit Tigers in the final game of their 4-game series on Sunday afternoon. Garrett Hill, 1-2 and 5.57 ERI, will get the start for the Tigers. The Blue Jays will counter with Jose Berrios, 7-4 and 5.2 ERI. Toronto is 6-4 in its last 10 games against Detroit. The Tigers are 23-48 in their last 71 Sunday games and 16-39 in their last 55 in Game 4 of a series. Detroit is 74-156 in their last 230 road games versus a right-handed starter. Meanwhile, the Jays are 39-13 in their last 52 at home versus a team with a losing record, and the over is 5-1 in their last 6 Sunday games. The over is 4-1 in Toronto's last 5 in Game 4 of a series. The Blue Jays have won 8 of their last 10 games and 6 of their last 8 home games. They are playing very well offensively, scoring 18 runs in their last 4 games. They won't have trouble scoring in this game because they hit the ball very well against right-handers, and Hill has struggled on the mound, giving up 12 runs in his last 3 starts. He gave up 9 runs in his last 2 road starts and will have a hard time slowing down the Blue Jays. The Tigers have lost 5 of their last 8 games and 6 of their last 8 road games. They have struggled offensively, scoring only 7 runs in their last 3 road games. Their offensive struggles will continue in this game because they don't hit the ball well against right-handers, and Berrios has done a good job on the mound in recent starts, giving up 9 runs in his last 4 starts. He gave up 2 runs in his last 2 starts against the Tigers and will keep their offense in check. The Blue Jays have played good baseball under interim manager John Schneider since he took the helm on July 13th. Whether or not prior manager Charlie Montoya was actually the issue no longer matters. The Blue Jays have responded well. Toronto is now 10-3 under Schneider. They have won 9 out of their last 11 games thanks to scoring a ridiculous 81 runs in that span for an average of 7.36 runs per game. Granted, one of those games was an outlier 28-5 win over Boston. Even removing that game, the Blue Jays still scored 53 runs across those other 10 games for an average of 5.3 runs scored per game. Toronto's strong offense is driving their success, and they produce at a rate the Tigers just can't keep up with. Among American League ranks, the Tigers' offense is second to last or last in at-bats, runs, doubles, home runs, walks, OBP, slugging, OPS, and total bases. They are third to last in hits and batting average. That just isn't going to get it done against a team like the Blue Jays, whose offense is their biggest contributor to success. Detroit is 5-14 in their last 19 games and 3-11 in their last 14 games on the road. Toronto outmatches Detroit all around and is playing good baseball right now. They should be able to get the job done on Sunday. So the Toronto Blue Jays to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Tigers should fare reasonably well at the dish. They have scored 30 runs in their last 6 games, which is a huge increase in production, including 10 runs in this series. Berrios has been decent recently but rarely tosses a gem and gives up plenty of home runs. In addition, Hill can't be trusted, and overall the Tigers are giving up an increase in runs, allowing an average of 4.9 runs in their last 10 games. The Blue Jays have scored 29 runs in 6 clashes against the Tigers this season. The over is 4-1 in the Blue Jays' last 5 games in the 4th game of a series. Through 102 games, Detroit ranks 29th in OPS and 30th in runs scored, while for the season, Toronto ranks 3rd in OPS and 3rd in runs scored. I expect a scoring frenzy. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Cardinals versus Washington Nationals. On Sunday afternoon, the St. Louis Cardinals and Washington Nationals close out their 3-game set at Nationals Park. The Cardinals will send rookie reliever Andre Pallante to the mound while the Nationals counter with Paolo Espino. Heading into this weekend, Juan Soto remains on the Nationals roster. It remains to be seen how long that will last, but they have to move him at some point before the trade deadline. It would be wise for the Nationals to give him the weekend off, hoping to avoid any possibility of the star player getting injured. Paulo Espino will get the nod for the Nationals in the final game of this home set. He pitched 4 innings and gave up 1 run against the Dodgers on Monday. He has a 3.48 ERI and 1.21 WHIP with 48 strikeouts over 8 starts and 20 relief appearances. This is a difficult position for the righty, facing a Cardinals team hungry for wins and a Nationals lineup expecting a big-time trade at any moment. So the St. Louis Cardinals money line is our full game side pick. St. Louis has seen the overpost of 46 to 50 to 4 mark on the year entering Saturday. The Cardinals are 9th in runs per game on the year, and that number trends down slightly to 4.47 runs per game as the road team. St. Louis has an average total of 8.57 runs per game, and that climbs up to 8.8 runs per game on the road. Washington entered Saturday's game with the under holding a 50 to 48 to 3 advantage in regard to the total this season. The Nationals are 27th in the majors with an average of 3.82 runs per contest, and they are 27th at home as they put up 3.69 runs per game as the home team. Washington has seen an average total of 9.27 runs per game, and that number drops to an average of 8.98 runs per game at Nationals Park. We saw 8 runs in the opening game of the series, and the Nationals lineup can't be trusted to put runs on the board. Look for this one to end up falling short of the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Philadelphia Phillies versus Pittsburgh Pirates. The Philadelphia Phillies finish up their series with the Pittsburgh Pirates on Sunday afternoon in an all-Pennsylvania clash. Despite entering play 9.5 games behind the first-place Mets in the National League East, the Phillies are firmly situated within the National League wildcard race, just 2.5 games behind San Diego for the second spot. The Pirates appear destined for another lost season as they will just be playing out the string over the final 2 months. Aaron Nola takes the ball for Philly here while the Buccos counter with JT Brubaker. Philadelphia is 6-0 in their last 6 road games and 5-2 in their last 7 games following a win, while the under is 8-3 in their last 11 games against the National League Central. Pittsburgh is 0-4 in their last 4 games against the National League East and 2-5 in their last 7 home games against a team with a right-handed starter, while the under is 12-2 in their last 14 games following a loss. I get the reasoning for backing the Phillies here as Aaron Nola's been one of their best, especially on the road. However, Nola's form has really taken a dip in his last few outings, and I'm not looking to lay this kind of price with the Phillies in this kind of spot. The Phillies continue to be inconsistent and haven't been great recently. They were swept by the lowly Cubs last weekend and have been involved in close games in this series. Phillies starter Aaron Nola has hit a bump. JT Brubaker hasn't been great, but he's been better on the road, and I think everyone and their brother is going to be all over the Phillies here. The Pirates aren't going to lose every game down the stretch, and while I'm not sure they take this one, I believe that they can keep it close at the very least. So the Pittsburgh Pirates to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Phillies have only averaged 3.8 runs in their last 10 road games, and as mentioned, Brubaker is pitching with confidence right now. He also has limited Philadelphia to 1 run in 6 innings in his lone career meeting against the foes. In addition, while I expect runs against Nola, the veteran should contain the Pirates' offense. Nola has stellar road numbers where he is sporting a 2.3 ERI on the season. Pittsburgh has plated 3 or fewer runs in 7 out of their last 10 games. The under is 8-2 in the Pirates' last 10 home games against the Phillies. Brubaker and Nola each represent one of the better arms within their respective rotations. They have both performed adequately this season, even if it's not reflected in their win-loss records. Brubaker is more than capable of putting together a quality start to keep his team in the game, especially against a short-handed Philadelphia team that is still missing their best hitter. The under is 6-3 in the Pirates' last 9 games. Expect to see a well-pitched game with fewer runs here. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.